Honkai Impact just released Act 1 of the brand new Chapter 38 called Lone Tower Fallen Star. So let's go ahead and see what happens next after Seele and the Red Seele finally reunited. She heard a subtle sound as if someone had stepped onto solid ground. Someone was breathing deeply, presumably nervously before her. After a few seconds of silence, they had returned to the all-too-familiar mind room. Seele! The instant she saw the person she had been searching for, she couldn't contain her excitement and instinctively reached out to her. Oh, look at that! They finally reunited. That's cute. Finally, I finally see you. Da da da. Yeah, we have finally met, Seele. Looking at the elated girl in front of her, she didn't make the unusual sarcastic remarks, but instead relaxed herself to feel the warmth that she finally regained. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Speaking of which, is this the longest time we have been apart? It's more like the only time, because even at that time on the moon, I could sense you. But that doesn't matter because we have met. This must be a good start. I'm pretty sure you're the only person alive who can laugh at this moment. Huh. But this is what I'm thinking. Don't you agree with me? I don't think you are wrong, but I do think you look at things too positively. Something that happened once, it's no miracle. Huh? Dot dot dot. Right. How are you feeling? You are in the so-called underworld. Dummy, what can happen to me, or did you actually think I could die in this stupid place? You must have imagined terrible things if you are hugging me so tightly. Sorry, that's a little rude, man. She cares about you. She worries about you. The girl immediately let go. Why are you... No, nothing. Let's get down to business. The two girls rather exchanged the situation of country of iron sand and salt snow holy city and the encounters in their journeys. Wait. Combine the information you provided and Professor Rock's surmise, isn't this all still the work of hair? Seele shook her head lightly. Compared to a planner, Miss Lin more like an executioner or even a spectator. From start to finish, she never showed us true hostility. Her actions tend to be either a test or guidance. This also applies to her friend Prometheus. As for what those ambitions actions stand for, I think they might have something to do with Miss Lin saving the underworld. That's no reason for her to toss us here from the real world. Haven't we seen enough scums that claim to be selfless and just in Siberia? Besides, the residents of Iron Sand are all dead. Wits are everywhere. They yap about how the sage will give them a new life, but they have been told what happened at Kolosten. Does the answer that Otto arrived at after 500 years of searching have anything to do with the general understanding of revival? Seele, even if a kid knows the dead can't be brought back to life, of the two people you mentioned, one is an idea and one is an AI. They know this better, unless they want to pull something else, like reviving a soul in a borrowed body. Huh. I don't think so. Anyway, Miss Lin isn't as bad as we make her out to be, or she wouldn't have guided us to the border village in Salt Snow Holy City. Are you saying she first saw our reunion now? Cut it out. This is the second time she has taken advantage of us. You really need to be more cautious. I'll listen to you. Then again, why didn't Susanna go back? She was showing signs of being kicked back to the real world by the Sea of Quanta. I'm guessing Hare thwarted the process when it wasn't so close to completion. This should be the reason that we ultimately enter different bubble universes, but we don't have proof to say this is connected to Hare's actions. Pretty sure that the sage did something, I don't know. Otherwise it would have... Otherwise it could be... wait, what? Otherwise it could only be the rules that Professor Rock mentioned. Should forget about these baseless things. Our priority is to meet up in reality as soon as possible. Rock said if we can find the overlap between the two bubble universes, she might pass through in some way and help us locate you. She did it, but what comes after, this is the real problem. Salt, snow, holy city, and country of iron sand look like the glass blobs at the end of an hourglass. But, I mean, if we want to enter another bubble universe, we must fight gravity to touch the sky of our worlds. It might be easier to start from the tower in Salt, snow, holy city. But that's exactly where Mr. and Prometheus are inviting us to. Could it be a trap, possibly? 6. This is getting more and more tiresome. I say we should... why don't I... ... Seele? What happened? Huh? What happened? Was she dreaming? What's going on, bro? What the hell? Seele? What happened? Seele? Where are you? ... There was no response. What the hell? In the endless darkness, there was only a soul who had returned to loneliness. Meanwhile, huh? Seele, are you okay? I'm fine. Sorry for making everyone worry. That's a relief. If Susanna didn't say you might be contacting the other Seele, I would have sung to wake you up. About this, Susanna's right. But just now, something invisible poured into the room where we were communicating. Then Seele went into panic, and no matter how much I called to her, she ignored me as if I had vanished in front of her. Oh, I know. Something like a one-way mirror was between you two, so the other Seele couldn't see you, but you could see her. But a mirror that's totally soundproof and can be detected? I have never heard of it before. No matter how you put it, it can't be a real mirror. So we have come to the end of the road again. Not exactly. Before our communication cut off, Seele and I had already exchanged intel. For example, Kira-senpai's friend, Dr. Schrodinger, is in that world now. I couldn't have contacted Seele without her and her sentient self. Oh, so the doctor's over there? We needn't worry too much. There must be a real solution. Maybe you got cut off because the light salt you're holding is out of juice. I see. You want a new chunk of light salt? Easy. There's some left in the abandoned warehouse over there. Let's try it now. So we need to get more salt. That'll be unnecessary. Oh, that's hair, isn't it? Oh, there we go, Miss Dylan. I don't want to pour cold water, but switching light salt is a extravagant move. You again. Prometheus is occupied with something, and I happen to be free, so I came on her behalf. Miss Dylan, you said we finally realized that issue. We'll find the answer to all the secrets. But now we face more and more mysteries. Are you really not going to give us a due explanation? Don't worry, that's what I came for. Hopefully she's gonna explain something. Hopefully it's some good stuff she could explain to us. In all, if communication crosses two worlds comes at a price, it wouldn't only manifest on a chunk of light salt. What do you mean? Miss Vita, what's your impression of the sage? Huh? For no apparent reason, Michelin shoots the Salt Snow Holy City native a particular question. The topic changed so quickly. It's to help you understand what I'm going to tell you. She covered her mouth and chuckled in a seemingly unintentional manner, as if she was hiding some sort of apology in her palm. After all, for someone who had made her choices, ruminating on emotions would only make the price more subjective. Why not tell me your impression of her, Miss Vita? Alright, in my opinion, no, in everyone's opinion, the sage is omnipotent and omniscient. She lives a secluded life, which makes us venerate her all the more. Let's say the second sage appears and insults the holy city. What will everyone think? Huh? Wait, is that even possible? By common sense, it's impossible. That's why once it really happens, it will disrupt the world to some degree. With an erased face, Michelin walked away towards Seele. What I will tell concerns rules. In the real world you live in, the cocoon of finality is the rule that dominates Honkai. In the 13 bubble universes that Prometheus and I have visited, Honkai functions in other matters. Rules are everywhere, yet almost indiscernible on when someone shakes them, do they leisurely reveal themselves, such as now? Are you saying my communications with Seele unwittingly shook the rules of these bubble universes? But the rules we talked about, there exists a sage that can travel between life and death. This is one of the rules in the two bubble universes, and a fact that every Salt Snow Holy City resident knows. In other words, it's this fact that defines who the sage is. Huh? I see you have noticed. Inside the girl named Seele live two souls that act as one, and the moment they establish a connection, they happen to be in different worlds. In this way, Seele met the only requirement to become a sage, which is to travel between life and death, making her a second sage. What? Seele is a sage? Act as one. Isn't the Seele in the underworld her twin sister with the same name? That's just a story I made up, sorry. I'm sorry for not telling you the truth. Uh-oh. It's alright, I knew something was off, I just didn't know the other Seele is actually another Seele. Wait, what? I'll let you know the details later, but I digress. Michelin, what are the consequences of shaking up rules? Currently, in addition to the two Seeles being unable to contact each other, many anomalies have occurred in Salt Snow Holy City, in country of Iron Sand. And I'm sure you already know who's the only person that can quell this chaos. The Sage? Wait. You sound convincing, but we are in a deserted border village and can't contact the other Seele, so we have no way to verify whether you are telling the truth or not. Susanna, you have grown. In that case, before you go, I'll add an extra verification step that will open your eyes to reality. As if to make her words more convincing, Michelin put her hands behind her back and once again backed away from the girls until she thought she was safe. Since Seele has become the second stage, you should have no problem sensing the situation of the two worlds. To my knowledge, all you need to do is turn your attention from the other Seele to the one-way mirror that's embedding your communication. ... Okay, I'll try what you said. The girl closed her eyes again. The moment she turned her attention away, the black and white mind room sunk into a cube the size of a palm. It floated above the palm while the girl studied it from the top down until the visible foreign body that seeped into the room revealed itself. Dot dot dots.
これが
So
マジックミラーの
this is
本
the
当の
one
姿。
way, this is the one way mirrors true something I didn't see what it said. Head to Salt Snow Holy City? Question mark?
街がひっそりしてる。
The streets are empty. Where is everyone going? What is this place? Something weird going on. I don't think this is the Salt Snow Holy City we know. What
どうして怪物が街中に
What
い
are
るんだろう。
monsters doing in the city? Are they real monsters or fake monsters?
早く倒さないと。
This isn't good. We'll need to take care of them as soon as possible. Okay. I think they're fake. Attack? Dot dot dots. Yeah, I mean
こ
they're
の状
just
態の私は
this state that
何
I'm
もで
in.
きないの。
I can't do anything. I think it's just unstable. Everything is either frozen in time or I don't know. Need to head up there and see what's up. What?
みんな走って怪物に
Get
追いつかれた
running.
らお
We
し
are
まいだ
dead if
よ
the monsters catch us. Huff huff. Why is this happening to me? I only came out to shop groceries. Where did it come from? This is the city center. The part closest to the tower. Shut up and run faster. I haven't seen the Orisol yet.
ところで
This reminds me. Why would the Orisol let monsters run amok on the streets?
まさか
Could it be?
そんなに考えないで
Don't
きっと
think
紳
too
士
much
もここ
about
に向
it.
かってるんだ
The
よ
Orisol
まずは安全な場所に逃
must
げ
be
よ
on
う
its way. Let's focus on saving our lives.
そうだな
Yeah. Ow, I sprained my foot again.
また足をくじい
Oh,
た
poor guy, bro.
たく集中し
Damn
てって言ったの
it.
に
I told you to focus.
支える
Come
から
on,
急ごう
I'll help you
こ
up.
のままだと怪物に追
If
いつかれ
this
ちゃう。
goes on, they'll be caught up by the monsters. Judging by their actions, there was no doubt that what she feared would happen if no one interfered, and reality had deprived her from the right to get involved. What else could she do when she was forced in a situation of a spectator? Alright, in my opinion, no, in everyone's opinion, the sage is
みんなにとって
omnipotent
彼女は
and
何でも知っていて何でもできるけ
omniscient.
ど
She
め
lives
ったに
a
姿を
secluded
見
life,
せず
which makes
だ
us
から余計に愛されるようにな
venerate
った
her
人
all
っ
the
て
more.
何でも知ってて
Omnipotent,
何でもできる。
omniscient, huh? Dot dot dots.
分かった。
I
あなた
understand.
なら
You
本
can
当の
fight for
賢
the
者の代わり
sage,
に戦って
yes?
くれるんだよね。賢者の
Oh jeez.
紳士
The sage Orisol. What?
助かった紳
We are
士が来
saved.
てくれた
Is
よ
it our-
やっとか
So we are like the sage
ごめんなさい。
thingy? I don't
で
know.
も助かってよかった。
I'm sorry, but at least you are safe now. Jesus, that was awful, wasn't it? Alright, that's actually the ult is actually pretty powerful, bro. I should probably use the ult right there. Oh no, I messed up. So we are like, since we are the second sage, we can do something like this. That's what, from my understanding, right?
なんとか解決できた
It's
ね。
finally settled. Now we go this
次
way.
は急いで砂鉄の国の状
To
況を
check,
確認しなきゃ。
now to check it on the country of Iron Sand. Head to country of Iron Sand? Question mark. Whoa, we're here now.
こっちにいるのは
Over there, it's
ゼーレと四季の
that's
律者。
Seele and her Shiro Sentience. I feel lighter.
バカね
You are an idiot. How can someone without form become lighter?
博士、一体どういうこ
Profrock,
と？
what's happening?
月の岩をこんなに
We
積んで
have
おいたのに、こい
piled
つら
so
の
many
光が
room
どん
blocks
どん暗
together,
くなっ
but
て
their
る。
light still keeps dimming.
まさか、
Is their time
今
up
度こ
or
そ寿命が来
something?
て、
わからないな
I
の
don't
です。
know. I can't explain this
今入
phenomenon
手し
based
た
on
情
the
報
info
だ
I
けで
have
はゼーレさんは
collected.
まだもう
Seele,
一人の
are
ゼ
you
ーレ
still
さんに
contacting your other self? Dot dot dot.
まったく。
Great. She
また
shuts
自分の世
herself
界に引
in
き
her
こもって
middle
喋らなく
world
なったよ。
again. It's fine.
これ
This
は
is the pain I must endure before being born
必要
anew.
なく私は
I believe in the sage, the great
賢者
sage.
様を信じてる。
Hey, didn't we agree to welcome new life together? How can you go without me? Shut your mouth. Yeah, you are already dead. What's the point of weeping and sobbing? Eek! Stop screaming like morons. Get out of here. The moment she finished, a small, warm, white glow emerged on her palm. When she reached out to the wisps that was fading away, the glow merged into it. Soon, the wisp regained its radiance like a flame that had been given firewood. Ah, this power is... The sage has made her power felt. But please tell us some more. What? Huh? What are you talking about? You are in no position to demand Miss Seele. You should thank her. Oh, right. Arigato, Miss Seele. Dot.
これは
Dang,
いつそ
girl,
んな
you
こと
could
が
do
できるように
that?
なったの？
I didn't know I could either. Huh? It wasn't so much it wasn't so much a sudden realization as creating from nothing. That doesn't sound right. Anyway, I don't understand what I just did. I just wanted to chide them.
へえ、ますます
It
謎が深ま
keeps
ったね。
getting iffier? Dot.
ここまでにしよう。
I'll stop
彼女
now.
が無事なら
Knowing
それでい
she
い。
is alright is enough. The girl stopped sensing. After personally experiencing the anomalies of Salt Snow Holy City and country of Iron Sand, she had no reason to stay in this borderland. Whether the chaos has created by that to seek communication, as Mr. Lin said, she must act now. However, ugh. Oh, that's not good. The moment she left the one-way mirror and returned to reality, an inexplicable pain overwhelmed her. She felt as if she was in a storm of ice and fire where every time she breathed, a razor-sharp ice would slit her throat and leaping flames would scorch her skin. Something happened when she did that, bro. She held onto the stone railing at her side. She tried to adjust her breathing, but her eyelids were powerlessly drooped like butterflies whose wings were suddenly wetted.
セールさん、
Seele,
どうしたんですか？
what's wrong?
大丈夫。
Nothing. I just
辛い
feel
だ
a
けだ
bit
から。
sick. It was obviously a lie to put her friends at ease. She could clearly feel that the energy inside her was attracted to something beyond her, something she couldn't fight against at the moment.
ミステル、
Minstelen,
ゼーレに何をしたの？
what have you done to
キラ
her?
先輩、
Kira senpai,
多分これは
this is
本当
likely
の
a
賢
side
者の能
effect
力
of
を
using
使っ
the
た時の
sage's
ミス
power.
テルは嘘
Minstelen
をつい
didn't
てませ
lie.
ん。
We
私たち
we
は
need to head to the
すぐ
tower
行動に向かって
immediately.
ゼーレがそんな風
I'm
に考えてくれて
happy
嬉
to
しい
hear
わ。
you think that way, but I owe you an apology
情としても
emotionally
道理と
and
しても。
rationally.
あ、それは副
That's
作
no
用では
side
ないし、
effect, and you
本
shouldn't
来は
have
そん
suffered
な苦
as
しみに
such.
耐える必要
If
もなかっ
only
た。
I were more adamant
私がもう
and
少し
gave
強
up the
引な態
idea
度を
of
とって何
testing
しろ
you. After all, for the
二人目
second
の
stage
高
of
等
the
の
high
賢者にとっ
tower,
ても
that rule is still
あの
a
規則は無視できない制約なの
constraint
よ。
that cannot be ignored.
則
Rule?
ええ、
Yes,
規則
rule.
よ、救いの道で。
On the path of
高等の
salvation, the
賢者
sage
はより
reached a
遠い場
place
所にた
further
どり着い
away.
たの。
She does
高等
understood.
に選ばれし
The
者
one chosen by the
そ
tower
こに囚
will
わ
be
れる。
trapped by the tower. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. A breeze brushed past their eyes, leaving a sweet scent behind. They knew the distance was short, yet it felt like a long dream. When they awoke, they were already under the tower. Seele, we have made it. She awoke. The tower. Damn, I like the cinematic, man. Showing the tower and everything, her
Seele,
waking up and everything.
また気分が悪
Seele,
くなった
are
の
you
かな？
feeling unwell again?
少し
No, it's
ぼー
not
っとしてた
that.
だ
I
けで
just
す。
zoned out.
まだ
I
万全
haven't
ってわけじゃありま
recovered
せんが、
to peak
辺境の
condition,
村
but
に行っ
I'm
た時
already
より
much better
だいぶ良くなりま
than
し
I
た。
was in the border village. I think she was feeling these quote-unquote side effects because since she's the second sage and what Mr. Lin said about the rule that the sage should always be in the tower, meaning that Seele will probably not be able to leave the tower. I think.
ところで
Speaking of
ミス
which,
テルは
where
ど
did
こにいるんです
Mistelin
か？
go?
彼女？
She
セーレが
already
ぼーっ
entered
と
the
してる
tower
間
on
に
her
勝
own
手に
when
塔
you
に入
were
っていった
zoning
わ。
out, as if
ま
her
るで
mission
私た
ended
ちを
the
塔
moment
の
she
下に転送
teleported
し
us
た
here.
私が前に感知
According
した
to
状
my
況から考える
earlier
と
sensing,
彼女
her
の
real
本当の任
mission
務は
might have just
話す
started.
時間はあまりない
We
し
don't have much
私たち
time.
も塔に
We should
入りま
enter
しょ
the
う。
tower now. Yeah.
リタさんも
And
一
if
緒に入って
you
危
go
険
in
な目
with
に遭ったら
us,
大変
you
です。
might get hurt.
混乱を
Mistlin
解
sent
決
us
するため
here
に
to
私たちを
squeal
ここ
the
に連れて
chaos,
きてくれまし
but
た
it
が、
would have
彼女は
but it
セ
wouldn't
ーレ
have
さんを
happened
2つの
if
世界に放り
she
込んだ
didn't get the
全て
two
の元
Seeles
凶なんですよ。
lost in the two worlds in the first place. Wow.
そんな
I
に勢いのあ
rarely
るス
see
ーサナは
Susanna
珍しい
so
ね。
assertive. What?
何？
Are you worried
僕の
about
心
me?
配を。だ
Oh,
って
that's because you
リ
are
タ
a
さんは一般人で
civilian.
すし。確かに。
That's true. Vita, please
念
stay
のため
here. It's for your
リ
own
タはここ
safety.
に残ってちょうだい。
If this tower
万
is a
が一
trap, we
強
have
盗
a
の
tough
中にある
battle
のが
to
拷
we have a
問。
tough battle to fight.
それじゃ
Well,
あ
I'll listen to you
君たちの言う
then.
通りにして
But
塔の外に
you
残る
also
よ。
have to be more careful
で
in
も
there.
みんな
I
も塔
heard
に
that the
入った
sage
後は気を
plays
つけて。
many traps to
邪
keep
魔され
people
ないように。トラップ？
coming out. Traps?
そうだよ。
Yeah,
い
the
ろんな噂
myths
話をまとめると、
boil
まる
down
で古代の王
to the
様のお
tower
墓
as
みたいに
dangerous
危険で
and
複雑みた
complex
い。
as an ancient monarch tomb.
古代の王様？
Ancient
この
monarch.
世界にも存在
This
してるの？
world has kings and queens too?
それなら
then
気を
we
つけ
need
ない
to
と
be
いけません
very
ね。
careful.
わかりました。気をつけます。
Yes, we need to be very
ありがとう
careful.
ございます。
Thank you for telling
皆
us,
さん
Vita. See
ま
you
た後で。
later. It's
どういた
nothing.
しまして。
See you later.
また、そうね。
Yeah,
ま
see
た
you
後で。
later. Alright, let's go. Let's go inside the tower. Probably gonna be monsters spawning, right? Head to the tower. Alright, that's actually a surprise that no monsters spawned in. Whoa. We're inside the tower now. Dot dot dots. Dot dot dots. Wait, we're Kira now?
ミステルはやっぱりい
Mr.
ない
Len
わ
isn't
ね。
here.
彼女は本当に読めない人ですね。
Capricious one.
私たちを塔の下
If
に
she's
転送
able
す
to
る能力は
teleport
ある
us
の
onto
に、
the tower,
どうし
why
てそ
didn't
の
she
まま塔
teleport
頂に
us to
送
the
って
top
く
of
れ
the
なかったん
tower
で
to
しょう。
meet the sage?
そうするように
I
私
asked
が
her
彼
to
女
do
に
it.
頼んだんだ
Is that the sage?
彼女が君たちに検
Just
証
that
の
she
ための
needed
時
to
間
add an
を
extra
追加したよ
verification step for you. I
私
need you to know
自分のやり
in
方
my
で
own
遠
way.
路はるばるやってきた
Outliers from
いるいたち
afar.
あなたが
Are you
高等の
the
賢者
sage of the
で
higher
すか？
tower?
あ
Yes.
あなたが私たちを理解しようと
Before
する
you
前に、い
begin
く
knowing,
つか質問をして
can
も
I ask you some questions? Please go ahead.
外で起きてるこ
You know
とを
what's
あなたは
happening
知ってるん
outside,
ですよ。
right? Yes, sensing changes is the basic ability of a sage.
そんなに落ち着
So
いているとい
judging
う
from your
ことは、
comments,
その
you
異常
know
を
the
解
perfect
決するため
solution
の
to it.
完璧
I'm afraid it isn't
とは言え
perfect,
ないかも
but
しれない
yes, this is why
その
Miss
通り
Lynn invited you here.
じゃあ
Then,
今みたい
in
な
this
状況
case,
に
is it
理解は
important
本当
to
に必要なんでしょう
know
か？
if you need our
私た
help?
ちの助
Wouldn't
けが
it be
必要なら
faster to
直
just
接発
ask?
それに
Besides,
私たちが
you
どういう
must have
人間
heard
かに
from
ついて
what
は
kind of people
ミステルやプ
we
ロメ
are
テウス
from.
さん経由で
Mr. Lynn and
いろいろ知って
Prometheus,
るはず
we
です。
aren't.
すまないが
Pardon me
そ
for
の
not
他人
agreeing.
の話に
The
は
words of
ずれが
others
存在する
are ultimately
ま
biased,
だよ
and
く知らない
working
君た
with
ちと
you,
協力
whom
関
I
係
do
を
not
築くな
know
ら
yet,
慎重さが必要
do
だ
not yet know, requires caution. Dot dot
わかり
dot.
ません。
I don't understand.
Zero-san?
Seele. Dot dot
高等の
dot.
賢者。
Sage of the high
私
tower.
たちをここに来
You
させ
are
た
the
のは
one who made us
今
come,
時間を無
yet
駄
the
にしてる
one
のもあな
wasting
たです。
time now. If
外
you
の
can
状
sense
況を
the
感知で
situation
きるなら
outside, you should
事態
understand
の
the
重大さを理解してい
severity
るは
of
ずで
it.
す。知ってますか？
Do you know?
怪物が街中
Even
に
though
侵入
monsters
して
have
きた時
invaded
も
the city and
魂
souls
が
are
消える直前にも
perishing, the
みんな
people
が
are
口に
still
したのは
chanting your
どうして部
name?
外者みたいな
How
態
can
度
you
でいられ
still
るんです
act
か？
like an outsider,
まるで
as
あ
if
の拷問
chaos,
が
as if
あ
the
なたを
chaos
信じる
and
人
the
たちが
people who
何
believe
の
in
関わ
you
りもない
don't
みたい
matter
に
to you?
信じられません。
I don't
人の
want to
生死に
believe
関わっている重
when
要
their
な時
lives are
に
in danger, you
段
are
取りを
still
踏ん
following the
で
routine
慌てず何の
unhurriedly
必要
to
もない優越
maintain
感を保ってい
a
るあなたのこ
needless
とが
sense of superiority.
高等の賢者
Sage, if you
本気
really
で問
want to
題を
resolve
解
the
決する
problem,
つ
you
もり
should
なら
skip
不
the
必要な手
unnecessary
順なんて
steps
すっ
and
飛ばし
work
て
with
ゼーレ
us. Seele. ... You
答えないことを選ぶんで
choose
す
to not answer?
今返答したとして
Aside from deepening the misunderstanding between us, my response serves no purpose. Please remember well that knowing you is necessary to resolving the problem. So do your best and be quick. I'll be waiting for you at the top of the tower. Seele. Wait, CG, we don't have to buy. Are we actually? Oh my. Kira-senpai, Susanna, I'll take care of this floor. So it looks like we're probably going to be fighting floors, right? Yeah, we're going to get to the top of this tower as fast as possible. We just split up on each floor and have others investigate. Okay. They're gonna split up. You're right, but are there enough of us? Kira-senpai, it'll be better if we stayed here and help Seele. Trust her, Susanna. It's a necessary part of being a full-fledged Valkyrie. Has my body still not fully recovered? No, I shouldn't make excuses. Alright. There we go. I need to be quicker. I can't let this world... Not like you need to be in such a hurry. Is that the other Seele? Now you just need to keep up the pace and move forward. Have you forgotten what I told you? But I don't want things to get worse. Sure, I get it, so... We'll fight side by side. Oh, damn! Seele? What? No reaction? That's fine. This one will be over. There's a lot I want to tell you. Damn, so now they're together again, though. Well, they were together already, but now they're back to back again, side by side, I mean. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. It feels good to fight alongside you again, Seele. Now you know I'm really good. But what was that battle about in this tower? Why can't we... I don't know either. It was purely good luck? No, it was too coincidental to be a coincidence. Wow, you left out Proof Rock. What about the Herschel Saintians? Are you really not gonna mention the key source the key role she played? Be quiet, do not disrupt the channel that's finally restored. And can you not use your power to eavesdrop on others? Huh? Is the Herschel Saintians talking? Huh? Wait, you can hear me? Actually, we all can. And your voice becomes clear the closer we are to Seele. Seele, could you please tell me what happened after everyone lost contact? Of course. They quickly exchanged information. I knew it was related to the tower. Spatially, the tower that Seele is closer to us. Besides, you realized what Hare said about the rules by entering the tower, which is becoming the ones chosen by the tower. And if we admit the Sage's power is real, then it's entirely possible to establish contact like this or borrow the power of Seele on our side. But if those are facts, why would the Sage want us to fight? Seele also pointed out that the commoners outside need our help more. I don't know. I don't know that the Sage well enough. However, if we look at these more positively, perhaps the rules of this world are more special than we knew. Could the Sage herself be... So, what's your next move? Duh, go stabilize the wisps in the border village with Seele to buy you some time. But we already have a lot of things on our hand. We should mind our own business unless it's necessary. Very well, I'm counting on you. Let's go to the next floor. Yeah. Oh, second floor. A flag stands here. Isn't that Mistelin's flag? Its color reminds me of someone annoying. Isn't this Mistelin's, like, banner thingy? I talked with Bronya about the fight between her and Mistelin. There's no doubt this is a Mistelin's flag. So what do we do?
もちろん旗を
Take
抜
this
い
flag
て
down
その
and
持ち
teach
主を
its
懲らし
owner
め
a
るべき
lesson. I don't think that's a good idea. Something about that. It's down.
でも
But I honestly don't
何
think that's a
も
good
起きてな
idea.
いような
Nothing happened. Oh no.
星
The
でしょう
stars.
か
Huh? What? Sigh.
ミステル
Mistelin, what's your problem? Actually, Prometheus and I are against knowing slowly, but the sage insisted for some reason. Given that we are currently on the same side, and she's been kind enough to take me in, I can only come here to help her know Seele and resolve the
問題やっ
problem.
ぱり私
You
たち
still
を止めるの
decided to hinder us? No, I'll make some accommodations for you. You can see them as a compensation for not adequately explaining the rules before. Huh? As you know, I'm capable of directly teleporting you to the top of the tower, but cheating isn't beneficial to understanding, so I came up with a compromise. These are 3 bubbles before you. Among them, only one will teleport you there after being popped. The other 2 reserve as a small penalty for mischoosing. I can't take it anymore. You are in the Herrscher of the Void. So is this possible, or you evolved over the past 6 months?
まさか
Of course not. I only
成功
used
計画痕跡を使っただけ
I don't even know.
安定した世界とはむしろ
Vestiges, Project Stigma. Such vestiges are rather hard to find in a stable
だから
world.
あの時
So that's why
あ
you
なたは私を
so that's why you could throw
漁師
me
の海に
throw
飛ば
me
す
into
こと
the
が
Sea
で
of
きた
Quanta?
その通り
Indeed, I only wanted to throw you to somewhere further away, such as the border village. But as I had come here, I didn't know the coordinates. I misthrew you into the depths of the Sea of
生
Quanta.
活としている
And now, through the sage's eyes, crosses the 2 worlds, I have collected enough coordinates and thus can do what you believe only the Herrscher of the Void can. So, would you accept my little accommodations? So, we have 1 that's correct, 2 that will throw us off track. Screw it, I'm not playing your little games. Wait, Seele, what if she really wants to help us? Okay, fine. It's not a huge problem. Ha! Da, da, da. Looks like you have all agreed. Very well. Does it give us clues? Touch. I always go with middle, man. I always think that middle is lucky. So let's just go with middle. Come on. Oh, never mind. Oh, come on.
大丈夫
That's
次が正
alright.
解の確
We
率
were
が
wrong this
よ
time.
り
That means
高
it's
く
more
なったし
likely to be right the next time. Yeah, that's true. Instead of having a 33%
本
chance,
気であの女の話を信じて
now
る
we have a 50-50. Damn. Alrighty. Let's go, man. 50-50. Let's go now.
なんとか片付けたね
That
次は
takes care
この
of
シャボン玉に
that.
しよ
Now
う
then, let's try this bubble. Left or right? I think the right thing to do is right is always right.
私たちセール
Our luck is really off.
はいはい
Yeah, bro, this is so terrible. I said there was a possibility.
3つとも盗聴に行
None
け
of
ないって
these,
可
none
能
of
性
these
はない
three to the top. That could be it, though. What if it's just a lie? What if we don't actually have terrible luck, but it's just that the 3 bubbles don't even lead anywhere?
やったやっと終わりました
Finally finished. Now for the
次
right
こそ
bubble.
正解のはずです
This right bubble will not teleport us, and it will actually be another monster. Okay, there we go.
そんな
Jesus, bro.
ほらあ
See,
の女を
I
信
told
じ
you
ちゃ
she
ダ
would
メだって
cause
ば
trouble.
ヒラ先輩
Hiro
どうし
senpai,
て嬉しそうにしてる
what
ん
are
です
you
か
happy about? killing one.
本当に扉があるなんて。
What? What's the door doing here?
それで、
What's going
これ
on?
は一体
Oh, so I
入って
get.
みよう。
What if we?
能力で感
Let's
知し
go
てみたけ
inside.
ど、
What's the worst that
危
could
険は
happen?
ないはずだよ。
Yeah, that's true. What's the worst that could happen? But could it be that those 3 star bubbles that we saw were just to test us? And once we, you know, tried them all out, it led us through here? What the? What is that? Is that a tank? What? Huh?
何
What's this? A mech? A tank?
さすがにシュール
It
すぎ
looks
な
a
い
little too
テスラ博
surreal.
士が以前
It
設
looks
計し
very
た
similar
平和
to
の使者に似てますが、それが実際に
MHT-3
生産さ
packs
れたこ
designed
と
by
はな
Dr.
いはずで
Tesla,
す。
but I don't think MHT-3 packs has ever been manufactured. Obtaining everlasting peace through absolute firepower, huh? It's a tasteful name. Greetings. Welcome to the floor. I administer.
あなたがここにいるってことは、
You are
ミステルは
here,
また
which
私
means
たちを
Mincelin
騙した
still
あの
lied
女
to
って
us. So why
私たちをからかわないと
is
気が
she
済まない
so
わ。
into tricking people? To be honest, Mincelin didn't lie about the portal at all. In fact, she's done everything she could for you. Despite completely ignoring the relationship between the process design and the visitor's emotional curve, the back door she opened without questions allowed you to skip the sage's 10 obstacles? Anyways, all it takes for you to reach the top floor and confront the sage is to pass my test. Then, as you see it, why did she do this? I have the same question when I first met Miss Celine. This is perhaps her compassion for the newborn, her care for life itself, or merely a little experiment in her search for self. Of course, a synopsis is unlikely to satisfy you, but no matter, we will have plenty of chances to get along. Now, let us return to this subject and commence the Dark Lord ordeal. Oh shit, that's not good. Dark Lord ordeal. I got this. I can do this. I'm not afraid.
集中しましょう、
Stay
ス
focused,
ーサナ。
Number 17's power transporter. It has 2 lives
平
too.
和の使者、制限解除。
MH3-packs, there's restrictions. Oh, that's not good.
力を受け入れなさい。待ってたの？
That's not good. It's gonna paralyze me.
完璧よ。思っている
This
も頑
thing
丈
really
ね。
puts up a fight.
テスラ3027より
Way better
ずっ
than
と強いわ。
Tesla 3000.
とにかくこっち
27.
に集中しよう。
Anyways, let's focus on the first side. Alrighty, man. We defeated it. Nice. Why should there be more, man? The fight was settled. Dash. Congratulations on passing the Dark Lord ordeal and defeating number 17's powered transporter. The tank so powerful is only
乗り物にしてたん
your
ですか？
power transporter? The projection of the mechanical life form showed a frustrated face. Whenever I couldn't manage the workload, I'll pass the chores to Miscelin. This did relieve my burden, but also added to it inadvertently. For example, when it came to naming special equipment and materials, her philosophy contradicts my taste. What philosophy? No. Number 17 must mean no packaging is the best packaging. Miss Dylan, don't panic, Miss Shigure. I only came to remind you that the door to the top floor has opened, but you arrived much later than I expected. What happened? You are trying to say we have bad luck. Anyway, see you soon. Her teasing chuckle soon diminished in the spacious hall. Gone with it was Prometheus and her power transporter. Only a door wrapped in purple light appeared at where she stood. Okay, let's go for it, man. Damn, bro, alright. Suspicious portal. Dots. Do you know what I like the most? I like fairy tales the most. They create fantasies, Sooo in burden hearts and celebrate beauty with sincere blessings. They call to help who love life to enter more magnificent world after another, and other that sounds resonates through their souls. They reveal the truth. This is... Even though she had gone through many baffling events, the sight behind the door still stunned her briefly. A girl who closely resembled her was talking to her other self, and her appearance didn't disturb the conversation. The invisible one-way mirror seemed to stand before her again. If I recall correctly, this is the second time we met. This is the Seele with the question mark. I said the dead can be brought to life. Now it looks like my knowledge was limited, but I don't mind you dying again. A red scythe slides through the air towards the girl's delicate neck. She didn't intend to tangle with her, so she put her full power in the first strike. The assault ended in an instant, but the thing that dissipated wasn't the body, but the scythe. Oh. I have grown too since we parted. Don't mess with me. What do you want? I just want to persuade someone for me. You're looking at the wrong person. I don't have time for that. The mysterious girl only smiled to the other Seele that had been watching them. Then the one-way mirror disappeared. Huh? Huh? Seele, not you too? No, this place is supposed to be our mind room. Anyway, let's get rid of this outsider. She's too annoying. You may have misunderstood. Contrary to the last time, now you are all in my mind, and who I want you to persuade is none other than the original Seele. As an outsider of this world, quitting here will be the best choice for you. After all, as a sage, she tasted the original pain, and the path forward will only bind her more. Only leaving can bring true freedom and happiness. Ooh-hoo. What does that have to do with you? You know the answer well, don't you? Whether by choice or by force, what's happening is leading you to the sage. She slowly learned all about you, yet you still know little about her. On the other hand, she doesn't even need to leave the tower to be worshipped. You know Seele isn't a crybaby and a dummy anymore. Oftentimes, she handles herself more maturely and bravely than you. Oh, these two seemingly unrelated things have given you a vague premonition, the fate of the masses and a heart that is selfless would only conceive a flower that would surely wither. Its fragrance is rich, but to smell it, one must prepare to face death. Even still, you would still oppose me and let her meet the sage, which is disregarding her future? That's her business, not yours. ... Every time I speak your mind, you resist. Does this mean you haven't made any progress since the last time? Or should I say, you haven't even acknowledged yourself yet? Are you done? The girl who remained silent stepped between them. I don't know who you are or what your relationship with the sage is, but just as I won't fully accept the sage's claim, Seele and I will go forward. Nobody will buy your claim here and now. The sage said she had a way to resolve the problem. Maybe because she's done good for people, I'm willing to trust her on a basic level before meeting her. But you seem to only take interest in us. I can only make guesses about your identity based on that. But ironically, that has nothing to do with you. As for the pain and suffering you said I would suffer, the girl chuckled, or clutch the hand of the other
私た
self.
ちはこの世界の
We
住
aren't
人じゃ
from
ない
this
し、
world,
高等
nor
の賢者
do
に
we
なる
want
つ
to
もりもな
become
い。
the sage. But
でも
in our world,
私たち
a
が暮らしてる世
selfless
界では
heart once
か
united
つて
all
無視の
people.
心が
Let
人
faith
々を一つにして代々伝わっていき、
transcend
永
death
遠に枯れ
and
ない
bloom
希
the
望の
flower
花を
of
咲か
hope
せた。
that will never wither through
私はた
generations.
だ
I just
他の世
believe
界の
the
人々に
people of
も
other worlds
それを成し遂げ
are
る
able
力
to
が
do
あ
the
るはずっ
same.
て
For that
信じて
reason,
るだ
I'm
けだよ。
happy to help them.
その
I'm
ためなら
not doing this
私
out
は喜んで
of
彼らを助ける。
selflessness.
むしろ逆だよ。
On the contrary,
私たちが信じてるものが
selfishly
最高のものだって
thinking what we
勝手
believe
に思ってるん
in
だ。
is the best. I want to
私の
do.
友達が
I want
すでに成し
to
遂げた
do
こ
what
とを
our friend has
私も
done,
実現
and
させ
even
たい
do
し、
it better. Yeah,
私たちね、
we will do it better.
心の空
The
間が揺
mind
れ
space
て
is
る。
shaken. Is it that my
私の
will
意志じゃ
still can't
彼女
overcome
たち
them? Dot dot
ごめん
dot. Sorry, I wasn't
助けて
helpful.
あげられなくて親
My
愛なる
dear older
お
sister.
姉ちゃん。
Older sister?
何はともあれ、君たちはここにたどり着いた。ならば、それ相応の尊重を君たちに与えよう。
Oh man, I missed a
Miten
lot of
Tori.
stuff. As you can see to your second, I'm the first sage and the one who has placed many obstacles in your way.
Kitto.
You must
私
have
に多
many
くの
questions
疑問を
about
抱い
me.
ているだ
So
ろうから
before we begin
無意味
arguing
な論争が
pointlessly,
始まる前
please
に
allow me to make a
簡
simple
単な説明を
statement.
させてほしい。
Damn, look at her. She has like something about like white, which is like heaven-like, and something that's, you know, the opposite color, right? Which is supposed to be death. The sage's worlds were as calm as a black feather falling into a lake. It didn't stir any waves, nor would it sink easily. But the oracle that symbolized death and new life behind her added overwhelming weight to her words.
もちろんです。
Sure.
理解してくれて
Thank you
感
for
謝する。
understanding. Your two
君の同行者
companions
2人
have
は
been
すでに
guided
ミステルが
to
安全な場所に案内
to
してい
safety
る。
by Mistalin,
そし
and
て
the voices of the
博士
doctor and
と
the
律者の
Hersher have
声
been
も
blocked by the
賢者
power
の
of the
力で
sage for now.
一時的
彼女たちの代わりに
Am I supposed to thank your thoughtfulness on their behalf?
私はただ
I only
この初めての
I
話し合い
only hope our first meeting,
賢者同士
the
の
meeting
話し合い
between
に
sages, will
邪魔
not
が
be
入ってほし
disturbed
くな
by
いと思っ
anyone.
た。
Drop the axe. I don't even need to bring up what happened before. Didn't your goon just pulled us into a small black room for no reason at all? Dot dot dot. She didn't make any excuse, only skipping the question, but remained silent before speaking again.
これから話すのは
What I will tell
君たちが
is what
最も気に
concerns
し
you
て
the
いる混
most.
乱、
Neither
異常現
chaos
象。
nor
この
anomaly
二つの
can
言葉
describe
で
the
も
influence of the
二
two
人の行
sages
動の賢者が
coexisting.
共存することに
Judging
よる
on
影
my
響を
my
表現しきれない
experience,
だろう。
this will be an
私の経験
irreversible
から見れば
あな
collapse.
たの経験っ
Judging
て
from your experience,
もっと正確に言え
which
ば
comes from my
私
practice
個
to
人の
be
経験から来
exact,
ている。口頭を出るた
every
び
time I
に
leave the tower,
私は
I
想像できない
suffer
ほどの苦しみに苛まれる。
unimaginably.
しかし塔
Every
に
time I
戻る
return to the
と
tower,
そうい
the
う痛み
pain
や
and
消
damage
耗
is
は
quickly
ミス
healed.
テルとプロメテウ
Mistalin
ス
and
は
Prometheus
私の行
define
動を
such
制限するも
restriction
のを
on my
規
movements
則と
as
定
a
義した。
rule. I,
私は
however,
自身
use
の
my
経験を
experience
利
to
用し
confirm the price
規則
I
を
must
揺るがす
pay
ときに必
for
要な
shaking it.
第その結果
If this rule only
規
affects
則
a
に
small
関わる
area
範囲
and
が
a
小さけれ
cause,
ば代価も
it's
制限
easily
しや
to
すいよう
limit.
だ。
None of
だが
this
逆の
would
場
have
合
happened.
つまりあなたは
So you
生まれながら
aren't
にして
born
二つの
knowing
世
all
界
the
のあ
rules
ら
of
ゆ
the
る規
two
則を知ってる
worlds.
じゃあ
Then,
あなたが
in
話して
your
た
eyes,
問題を
what
解
could
決
the
する方法
solution
って
be?
口頭が賢者を縛り
If
付
the
けるな
tower
ら
does not allow
私は
its
ここに
sages to
残る。
leave, I would stay in
世
the
界に
tower. If
二
the
人いる
world does
口
not
頭の
allow
賢者
two
の存
sages
在
to
を許さないな
coexist,
ら
I will
私は
eradicate a sage.
もう一
Isn't this just a fancy of saying you want to fight
私
us?
とゼーレ
Between
は
Seele and
片
I,
方だけが
only
生き
one will
残れる。
live. What's
この戦い
more,
は
this battle
ゼー
already
レが
began
塔の中に
when
入った時
Seele
から始まっ
stepped
た。
into the
私は
tower.
ただ
I was
ミステ
merely
ルのアド
hinted
バ
by
イスを受け
Mistalin
入
to
れ嫌われ
compel
るようなやり
you
方
to
で
fight
二人が心置きなく戦えるよう
single-mindedly
にしただけだ。
through a repealing measure.
何しろ
After all,
口頭
the
自体
tower
が
itself is
賢
part
者の
of a
剣道の一部だ
sage's
から。
authority. The higher you
君が
go,
上に
the
向か
more
え
it
ば
flows into
そして
you. Now that
ゼー
Seele
レが
has reached
最
the
上
top
階に
floor,
着いた
the
今
authority you
私た
hold
ちが
is
手
no
にしてい
longer
る
much
権能
different
に
than mine.
私たちに
Do we
他の
have
選
another
択肢はないんで
choice?
すか？
例えば
such as
自身
me
で命
taking
を絶つことや
my own life
戦わず
or
に投降する
surrendering
ことだ
without
ろう
fighting.
もし世界
If
が
this world allows the
全ての人
people
間に十
the
分な時間を
time,
与えてくれるなら
if the world allows the people
より良い
enough
方
time,
法
I
を
may
見
have
つけ
found
ら
a
れる
better
かも。し
way.
かし
However, okay, we're actually gonna fight. I'm gonna choose easy, bro. Nah, I chose normal
私た
the
ち
other
に別の
time,
選
and
択肢などない
you and I have no choice at this
避けられ
matter.
ない
A battle is unendable.
本当にそう決めたの？
Have you
お
really
姉ちゃん
thought this through, sister?
このままだと死んでしま
At
う。
this rate, you are only going to ruin yourself.
使命なんて
You should
早
forget
く忘れた
that
方が。
so-called duty as soon as
衆生が白昼を行き
after
今
traveling
日
through a long day, everyone has surrendered to a long night.
再び生きる
In the end, I will attain rebirth in my own hands. What? Jeez, what's going on,
敬
man?
虔な心で
Listen closely
人々の
to
呼び
life's
かけに
call.
耳を傾けよう
私
Are
たち
you
を包囲す
trying
るつ
to
もり。
outflank us? Oh
今までの
god!
経験だとあの中に本体が存在するはずだから
Based
よく
on what I
探
have
そう。
seen, they all attack at once, man. This is not good. Damn. Oh, we can't even evade combat from the real body. Oh, okay.
行こうよ。
We have to find the real body to kill all of them. Evade incoming attacks, find the real. I don't know who the real one is. No, that's not it. Jesus, man. I can't see. There's a connection. Now close your eyes and reach out to try to connect those memories behind.
タイミングを待ってさっきみたいに本体を攻
Find
撃し
your
よう。
time by attacking the real one, either like you did earlier. And I cannot attack and read the text at the same time. It was a little. That's not it. That one's not it. Black wine of the ceremony. I'm going around in circles, man. I feel like. Oh, this is the real one. Look at that.
さすが二人目の
You
賢者
are the second sage.
生
You
と
really
死
are
の
the
境
second
界
sage,
が
but do you wish
君に
to
分かるのか
know? But do you know the difference between life and death?
違うや
Carry
り
a
方
black
で
and
対
white
応する
attacks to
必要があ
invade
る
the
みたい
source
だね。
attacks.
アバテス集中
Learn
しま
to
しょう。
tell the real attack from fades. Oh no,
対
that's
応
not
策を
good.
間違えたのかな。冷静になろう。
Okay, at least they're giving me a
これ
few
は
hints, bro.
フェイク？
It's a fake out.
騙されないわ。
Can't fool us. Alright, they're at least telling us a few clues, man.
それしかできないの？
So, death is the. Okay, there we go.
死に滅裂な
You
世
have
界を見
seen
た
it crumble firsthand.
それがある
You
べき
ought to
姿では
know
ないことを
this
知ってい
is
る
how
は
the
ずだ
world should be. This is not how the world should be. The only way to achieve salvation is to become one with
救
another.
済を得られる
Alrighty.
今度は2体の紳士だけ
There
だ
are
ね。
only two. Oh, that's not good.
高等の賢者が疲れたから人海戦術が使えなくなったのかもしれないわ
Maybe
ね。
the sage is too
で
tired
も
to
少し
think, but
様子
something
がお
is
かしいよ。お
off.
願い。もう一人の私。仕方ないわ。
Jesus, man.
力を
This is supposed to be easy. Well, actually, it is a bit easy, man, but I don't want to die and like restart it over again, bro. Jesus, bro. Jesus. Life and death are simply ideas. Ooh, nice.
白黒紳士の攻撃隙がない
Those dual oracles are a tank. They are fighting against each other constantly to find a symbiotic relationship. Ooh, let me get that heal. That's not good. Oh god, no.
気をつけて当たったら大変よ
Oh no! Okay. I don't know what that's gonna do, bro. Okay. Life may end, but faith remains unshaken. Are you ready? Not really, man. Okay, we're close, man. We're close. Mash and bait to break out of stun and parry incoming attacks. Finish them off, Seele. Yeah! Oh, let's go, man. Let's go. Nice. So let's see what you have, Sage. It's over. From now on, Seele has become the real Sage. What? Congratulations? You intended to make me the Sage. The battle that took place at the top of the tower had settled. As in every duel that has been fought in history, the moment one's weapons hits the ground, their death will be sealed. The only surprising thing was that the one that was supposed to die showed only peace and tranquility. Sage, you won, Seele. You have the power to reassure me. A battle is lost. You are the ones to inherit this authority. Look, it has begun. Despite not fully understanding this power, the two Seeles could feel a certain energy building up inside them. Yet at the same time, it was drying up on the opposite side. Were you ready for this battle? Ready to transfer all your power to me? ... If you knew this, why didn't you just surrender? This would end the collapse in this world earlier, wouldn't it? No, Seele, that's not the problem. Huh? Although our physical condition is improving and the world has temporarily stopped collapsing, why is she looking weaker and weaker? ... You are no longer the Sage. Shouldn't the rule be balanced again? But your appearance, thus handing out the Sage authority, mean anything else to you? ... Regardless, she wanted to give us that. Seele, don't be so worried about her. Both she and us are only conforming the rules of this world. She's right this time. The battle itself, everything that is happening now, the existence of the Sage, all confirm the rules of this world. You sly woman, showing up after we're done fighting? A mortal such as I don't dare interrupt the battle between the two sages. Mistalin, what do you mean? Why has the Sage become like this? Simply put, to you, the Sage authority might only be power, but to her, it is the energy that sustains her. It's difficult to maintain one's existence for an abnormal stigma. You mean she's another bother created by your stigma
本
project?
人の前でトラブルだなんて
Calling
言うの
someone
は
a bother in their
少し
face
失礼じゃない
isn't
かしら
very polite.
それに
And
少
compared
し
with
鈍
the
感な
then
ゼーレと
Seele,
違って
the
こ
acute
っちの
Seele
鋭い
has
ゼーレ
long
が前
noticed it. You I can guess it, but I hope you can explain it personally. We have the right to demand an explanation, whether as winners of this battle or the newborn sages of the high tower. Well said, Seele. Why should we believe two riddlers? Foo-foo.
確か
I
に
can't
で
deny.
もそうね
Well then, great
賢者様
sage,
は
what
ど
do
う
you
思う
think? I
全てを
will
説明し
explain
よう
everything to you in a more
より効率的
efficient
な方
manner. Huh?
残された
The
力
power
を
left should suffice.
なるほど
I see.
それは
This
確
is
かに
how
私たちら
we
しいわね
usually do
た
things.
だ
Hmm?
でも
Is that, as she said so, a light appeared before the two Seele, and it rapidly swelled.
この感覚
This feeling. Hey, you are not going to. Before they could react, a familiar feeling engulfed them, as if returning to a dream. We're back here again. We're back at the start, where it all started.
セーレ
Seele,
大丈夫
are you okay?
私は大丈
I'm
夫
okay. Luckily, we weren't thrown to
今
different
回は違う
worlds
世
this
界
time,
に
and it
この
feels
感覚
basically the same as the trick
ミステ
method
リ
I
の
played
や
in
つ
the
が使った
beginning.
多分高等の
I'm
賢者
guessing the
は
sage
似たよ
used
う
a
な能力を
power
使ったんだと思う
similar to
おそらく
hers.
今のこ
This
の空
place
間
is
は
probably
彼
a
女が私た
dream.
ちに
She
見せ
is
てる夢
showing
だよ
us
さすが
birds
同
of
じ
a
穴の無地
feather
なだ
flock
で
together.
も
But she wouldn't be
もう悪意なん
hostile
てない
towards
は
us.
ずだよ
This dream should be seen
今
as
の
a
夢
projection
は
meant for
多分
explaining
そうだ
things.
としたら無害
Does
な
it
は
should
ず
be
だよあな
harmless?
たって人
I
は
can't stand you.
無理やり
You
夢の中に
got
引きず
pulled
り
in
込
a
まれて
dream
る
and you are still a goody two shoes. But fine,
まあいいわ
we can use
今
this
のうちに
opportunity
一緒
to
に
look
ツール
around. Seele,
つまり
what I am
私たちに
saying
投影を見
is
せてる
if
んだ
this is a projection
きっとどこかに情報
meant
が
for
隠さ
us
れ
to
てるは
see,
ず
it
でしょ
must be hiding a message
その情
somewhere.
報を見
We'll
つけ出し
dig
てや
that
るんじゃ
message out. Yeah,
そうだ
we'll
ね
do it together, Seele. Nice.
白の世界の住
Residents
人
of
た
the
ちだ
white world,
で
but
も
they seem
前と
different from
少し
before.
違うような
Also from what I
近くに
also from what I noticed is
何
that
を
this
話して
area
る
is
のか聞いて
unstable.
み
It
ましょ
looks like let's get closer and hear what they're talking about. This area is also unstable, like I said, man. So I don't know. Citizens of Salt Snow Holy City.
おじいさん
Old man, are you okay? Cough, cough. I'm fine. It's nothing. I told you not to push yourself. That body of yours is different from the past. Cough. But how can I miss this day of prayers? We have been praying all our lives. If we slack off in these last few days, it would be all for naught.
最後の数日
Do you
間だなん
mean
て
last few days?
バカ
Don't
なこ
spout
とを言わ
nonsense.
様は
Don't spout
わしら
nonsense.
を
The great
行
sage
く
will
べき
guide
場
us
所へ
where
と
we
導
should go,
いて
right?
くれる。
Cough.
そうじゃ。
Oh, even if you say
そう
that
言わ
at
れた
our
として
age,
も
can we really walk there?
こ
変だよ
Weird
以前
residents
あっ
from
た
the
住
white
人たちは
world I had
こん
met
な話をしてなか
before
ったは
wouldn't
ずなのに
say anything like that.
私が見てきた
I
鬼
have
たち
seen
の
those whips
信
most of
心
the
深い
time.
奴らばかりだ
Most of the time are very
あの二人
devout.
はいわ
Are
ゆる
these two people the
異端
the old ones
わ
out?
からない
I
もう少し
usually
様子を見て
I
みよう
can't say for sure. I don't know what the last word said, man, but let's go and see. See, what are these two people? Citizens of Salt Snow Holy City. The
町の酒蔵が大変だって聞いたけど
brewery in town
私
is
はまた
on the
職を
brink
失
of
ってし
closing
まいそう
down.
だね
Am I going to lose my job
仕方ない
again?
だろう。
That can't be
麦の
helped.
収穫量が年々
The
減っ
wheat
てるんだ。
harvest is
酒
getting
を飲める
worse
金なんかない
by
よ
the。year. Nobody can afford to drink alcohol
でも
anymore. But I
前か
realized
ら
long
今の
ago
仕
that
事
I
には向
am
いてない
not
と思っ
suited
て
for
た
this
んだ
job. Instead of
瓶や缶
fiddling
の相
with
手を
the
するより
bottles
も
and cans,
人
I'm
とお
more
話しする
suited
方が
for
得意だか
talking
ら
with
ね
others. Hey,
祈
if
祷
I
の
said
時に
more
今の
during my
話を
prayers,
した
do you
ら
think the great sage will
賢
give
者
me
様
the
は
opportunity to
私に宿屋
open
の
an
仕
inn
事
or
を与えて
something?
くれると思う
Wait. When we first started, at chapter 37, there was a woman who had an inn. Who has an inn. So is this the same girl? That was like before she had an inn, she was, making brewery stuff shenanigans, I think. I don't know.
こっちは今年
I
は
pray
豊
for
作にな
good
るようにっ
harvest
て
every
毎日
day,
祈ってる。
but the great sage
賢者様の
doesn't
恩恵なんて見た
bestow
こと
that
がない。
upon me, and in such
そ
times,
れにこの
how
ご時世
many
に
tourists
客が
are
来
you
ると伝
expecting?
説の中
The
に生きる
great
賢者
sage
様は本当に
lives
俺たちの
only
ため
in
に何か
legend.
をしてくれるん
Can
だろ
he
うか。
really help us at this time?
これは
Looks like
本当
this
の賢者がいない世界かしら。
illusion doesn't have a sage.
料理で
No
魂が
wonder
抜けてる
everyone
みたい
seems so
なのね。
lost. Ah, interesting. So, are these the actions before the sage appeared? Citizens of Salt Snow, who is sitting?
おい
Hey,
何をぼ
why
ーっ
are
とし
you
てるんだ
still standing
怪物
here?
がま
The
た現
monsters
れた
have
ぞ
appeared
この
again.
先
They are in front.
本当
Really?
昨日も来た
Didn't
のに
they appear
まだ今日
yesterday?
の祈祷が
I
終わっ
haven't
てない
finished
の
my prayers for today. If
戦士が現れてくれたら
oracles can appear
紳
again,
士の話はよせ
who cares
そ
about
んなの家に帰って
who
じい
cares
さん
about
に言えばい
oracles
いだろ
now? Tell that to your grandfather when you get home.
まずい
Darn,
奴ら
they're
がこっち
coming
に向
this
かって
way.
くる
Everyone run. Oh, damn.
どうして元
What
凶
are
に
these
怪物がい
monsters
るの
doing
に
in this illustration?
怪物を倒してから
We
また
have to
調
take
査を再
them
開しよ
out before continuing our research. So yeah, I feel like the other Seele might be right, man. Could this be either when there isn't a sage here? Or could it... Oh. Ah, I can't tell. You must be the legendary oracle.
戦士が現れた
The oracle is here. The oracle is here.
ゼイ私たちの約束
Oh,
の
I
た
don't
めに
like this. We were
助け
first,
たのはこっ
clearly.
ちなの
We should be
全
getting
部
all
あ
the
いつのおかげ
credits.
になっちゃったじゃない
Yeah, man, that's right. He killed him.
ゼイついていって
Let's
み
go
ましょう
check it out, Seele.
うん
Check out what? Follow the oracle or what? Oh, thought I could do that. Oh, is that the sage?
やっぱり彼女ね
So it is her. Dot dot
どう
dot.
して相手にしてく
Why
れ
is
な
she
いの多
ignoring
分
us? I think
この
the
夢の中
people
に
in
い
the
る人
stream
には
cannot see
この
us.
夢は
It's probably
過去を
because this is
再
a
現し
dream
てるん
used
じゃ
to
ないか
show
な
the past.
さっ
Those
きの人た
residents
ち
just now
も同じよう
didn't
に何の
react
反
to
応
us
もそ
either.
れはそうだけ
That
ど
being said, those
あの
monsters
怪物
reacted
たち
to
も反応
us.
してたじゃん
No? Huh?
なんでもないわ
It's nothing. I'm
あ
just
の行動
annoyed
の
at
賢者
the
に愚痴を言った
sage.
だけよ
So since it's the past, it means
この
that
夢は
the things that are happening in these dreams occurred when the sage was just born.
そうだと思う
Yeah,
よ
that's probably
伝説
so.
の神様なのに
Even though she's supposed to be a god in the legend, she was born in such times.
分かった
Oh,
わ
I got it.
これは
This
成
was
功計
when
画の時の出
Project
来事
Stigma
なん
was
ですよね
executed.
あの女が無意
That
識に
woman
作り
somehow
出した意
created
識
an
を組んだ
abnormal stigma
賢
that
者の
built in a
伝説
bubble
のある
universe
世界の泡
that
な
has a
の
legend about a sage.
そして
Therefore, the
この世界の
abnormal
泡の規則に
stigma
順応して
accustomed herself with
彼ら
the
の
rules
行動
of
の
the
賢者
bubble
に
universe and became the great sage. Or maybe the sage that
も
originally
ともとこの
existed
世
in this
界の
bubble
泡にいた
universe
賢
had
者がすでに消え
disappeared.
てしまって
And an
似たよう
abnormal
な力を
stigma
持つ
with
異種
similar
成功が
powers
その穴を埋
who
めたって可
incidentally
能性もある
took
よ
the previous sage's place.
とにかく
Regardless,
賢者がここ
the
に来る
faith
前
of
か
the
らだよ
people in
ね
this universe
こ
was
の世界の
already
賢者に対する
wavering
信仰
before
は
the sage
明ら
came.
か当然よ
Of course,
何し
after
ろ
all, the
彼ら
sage
の
that
崇
they
める賢
worship
者は
didn't even exist at
その
this
時間
point
に
in time.
これで異種成功が
That would
どうして
That
賢
would
者としての
also
使命を
explain
自ら
why
背負ったの
the
かが分か
normal
ったね
stigma was willing to take out the sage's duty. Huh?
よく聞いてみて
Listen, when she
彼
first
女
came
が
to
初
this
めてこの
universe,
世界に
she
来
was
て
confused and
まだ
didn't
自
know
分
her
の存在
purpose.
価値すらよ
The
く知ら
first
ない
thing
時
she
から
heard was, my gosh, it is really the sage. The sage has appeared.
怪物を倒
Great
してくれて
sage,
あり
thank you
が
for
とう
defending those monsters for us.
賢者様
Great
来
sage,
年は
can
豊
you
作にな
bring
るよう
us
にして
a
ください
bountiful forest? Harvest next season?
一生を
I
かけ
prayed
て
all
祈
my
祷を
life
し
in
たの
hopes
は
that one
こ
day
の
I
目
can
であなた様の
presently
お姿を見
witness
る
you,
ため
great
じゃった
sage. Dot dot dot.
私を
I am Seele.
どうか進むべき
Please
道を示して
guide
くだ
us
さい
into the future,
賢者様
great
どう
sage.
か進むべ
Please
き道
guide
を
us into the
示してく
future,
だ
great
さい
sage.
導く
Guide
賢
sage.
者
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Yes, I
私は
am
こ
the
の
sage
世界の
of this universe.
賢者
The scene before their eyes swiftly changed, and the two Seeles realized that they were quickly reviewing the marks that the great sage have left on this universe. The entire universe prayers gathered at the top of the tower. Great sage, please bring us peace.
セントソルトスノー
The
南東側の住
residential
宅区
area
を
to
守るため
south
2名
east
の
of
紳士が
Holy
必要だ
City needs 2 more oracles to protect the people. Great Sage, please lead me forward. I need an oracle to bring her to bring her to the grist mist in the west. They are hiring there. Eek, there are monsters. Great Sage, save me.
紳士4名
Send 4
直ちに救
oracles
援に
to
向かうよ
save
うに
them.
今まで
So
は
she
紳士が
uses
使い走りになってた
oracles
の
to
ね
run the
きっと大
errands.
変だったんじゃ
Those
ない
white
かしら
fellas have it
重
rough.
曹ウサギより
They
も
have
忙しいんじゃ
got
ない
it
の
they have got to be busier than Project
まだ
Bunny.
効率は悪い
Though
け
it's
ど
not really
賢者が降臨
efficient
する前
compared
と
to the
比べる
time
と
before the Sage
世界の
appeared,
秩序は
this
確実に安定
universe
してる
does have a better order
しかも
now. And
こっちの
not
世界
just
だけじゃない
this side of the universe. Great Sage, please bring him to where he should go. Dot dot dot.
始めよう
It's time to
今日の
begin
リレーを
today's consolation. Just as they heard, the sage began her devout prayer. She started to shine with a pale white light, and subtle threads of the same color gathered here from all around South Snow Holy City, creating bridges through her body. She guided those bridges to the other world. White shooting stars soared through the endless night and scattered in the country of iron sand. Life and death, white and black. The death of these two combined bubble universes was delayed, and they became a more apple place. Dot dot dot.
これでいい
This will do.
なるほど
I see.
あの鬼火たち
So
は嘘を
those
ついてなかった
wits
の
weren't
ね
lying.
現在の力
The sage's
彼
power
らを
did
いわ
guide
ゆる
them
死後の
to
世界
the
に導い
so-called
た
afterlife. At least they had their memories, emotions, and prayers.
プロメテウスが一種成功の
Prometheus
ことを
called
話し
her
て
an
たけど
abnormal
彼女はむしろ
stigma,
か
but
なり
she's
安
rather
定していて
stable
害
and
もない
harmless.
最近の
If
事
it
故がな
wasn't
け
for
れば
those incidents that happened recently, of course, things can simply go that smoothly. Otherwise, otherwise, why would she work with hair to deceive you into this world? Huh?
誰の声
Whose voice is that?
セールにも聞こえたの
Seele, you heard it too? Take a better look. When those lights pass through her body and are guided to the land of the dead, don't you feel like they take away from her body? Dot dot
この
dot.
声
This voice.
またあなたの
Is it you again? You realize? Well, it's to be expected. One bitten, twice shy. Plus, the two of you are the ones who wanted to understand everything that
その
happened.
手には乗らないわ
Enough with your smokes and mirrors. Show yourself. Ignoring Seele's yells, the scene before their eyes began to change quickly again. Through a rift that changes in the two worlds began to selectively appear like lantern slides. They saw plenty of uninvited guests in them too. Of course, to be in the short interlude caused by the assassin from the Sea of Quanta, or the not-so-pleasant first meeting that Miss Ellen had with the sage, they all appeared before the two Seeles, but up until the revelation of the contract that Seele was roped into.
プロメテウスがこん
The
なにもや
sage
る気を
must
見せ
feel
てるんだもの
assured, seeing
賢者様も安心ね
Prometheus work so hard
私たちを
to
置いてくれて
repay
いる
your
恩に報いるためにも
hospitality will
ちゃんとセン
definitely
トソルト
manage
スノーを管理して
the
みせるわ
holy city well.
言ったはずだ
I have said it
君た
before,
ちの
I
本
don't
当
care
の
about
目的など
I don't
気
care
に
about
し
your
てい
true
ない
motive. As long
やっ
as
ていることが世界の
you
秩序のためになる
do
のだ
aids
それでいいんだ
in maintaining the order of this
あの日
universe.
君が
As you
指
have
摘したよ
mentioned
うに
that other day, there
セ
are
ントソルト
loopholes
ス
in my
ノーの管
management
理
of the
には
holy city.
大きな穴
I
がある
cannot leave the tower for an
私は
extended period
口
of
頭から
time,
長く離
but
れ
I
られ
must
ない
handle conflicts
争いを
personally.
そうよ
Yes,
だからあなたに
exactly.
は
So
予
not
言をす
only
る
do you
忍者だ
need
け
a
でな
hermit
く
who can
私たちみたいな助っ人も必要なのよ
prophesize, but also assistants like us.
どうやら
It looks
ミ
like
ステルとプ
Misthalus
ロメ
and
テウスさんがこ
Prometheus
こに
really
来たの
came here
は
by
それに
coincidence,
彼女た
and
ちは確実
they
に
truly
この世界の
improved
仕
the
組みを
operations
改
of
善
this
して
universe.
全てがより
Everything
秩序
became
を保て
more
るようにし
orderly
た
instead
理由
of
も聞かず
simply
に
capturing
一
the
種成功を
abnormal
捕まえる
stigma.
騙されちゃダ
Don't
メ
be
よって
deceived, Seele.
あ
This
の女は
woman
最
is
初からあんないい人
never
なん
good
で
at
すよ
heart, or rather, she doesn't have a heart at
そう
all.
優しくしてくれたの
Perhaps
は
she's doing something
もしか
good
したら
now
次に
to
悪さを
excuse
した
the
時に
sins
責め
she
られないよう
committed
に
in
してる
the
だけかも
future.
しれ
In
な
the
いそうじゃな
future.
かったら
Otherwise,
私
why
た
would
ち
she
がこん
be
な目に遭う
dragged
ことも
here?
なかった
Dot dot dot.
何はともあれ
Regardless,
プロ
Prometheus
メテ
has
ウス
completed the
は
first
約束
step
の
of
最
our
初の一歩
agreement.
を
I
達
must
成
thank
し
you
て
for
そし
that.
て
Then,
ミステルシャ
Miss
によっ
Lynn,
て
she
君
react.
は
You
いつに
are
骨を踏
responsible
み
for
出
the
すつもり
second
なんだ
step. Where can you begin?
来たわ
Look, here it is. The most important part of the conversation soon appeared. After all, she and I,
ゼーレ
Miss
フェレライさん
Seele
と
Wollery,
昔馴染みなんだから
are pretty much old friends. See,
だけの
she
キャラが
gave
離れて
herself
る
見本
away.
として
As a
あ
template
なた
right
が
now,
求め
she
てた
has
バ
the
ランスが
exact
取れた
balance
状
that
態
you
完全
see.
なる一心同
Two
体
lives
人ならざる
naturally in
もの
one
と
body. The
人類の
perfect
完璧
harmony
な統
between
合
someone
彼女を
human
参考に
and
すれば
someone who isn't.
きっと二つの
With
世界
her
に関
as
す
your
る答えを見つけられるはず
reference,
だ
you
わ
can surely find the answer to these two worlds.
そんな上
Look
から
at
目線みたい
that
な態度
holier than thou attitude.
But-
Wait, she said two lives in one body.
つまり
That means we
賢者
are
が
a
欲しがって
template
た
that the
見本って
sage wants?
確かに君の
Indeed,
話が事実
if
なら
they are really
彼
how
女
you
たちを
describe them
通して
to be, perhaps we
二つの
can
世界を
find a
救
way
う
to
方法を
rescue
見つけられ
both
るかも
worlds
しれ
from
ない
them.
何しろ
After
私は
that, I
本
am
物の
certain
高等
that
の
I am
賢者
not
で
the
はな
real
い
sage.
今まで様々
I
な
have
意志
met
成
a
功
lot
を
of
見てきたけど
abnormal
そのほ
stigmata,
とんどは
and
自
they
分を騙して
either
満足
wallow
してるか
in
真相を知った後に時期に
self-deception
なっ
or
たも
give
の
up
ばか
on
りだった
themselves after
わ
finding out the truth.
あなたのように
And
冷静で
someone
決
like
断
you
力があ
who
っ
is
て
conscious
自分が人ならざるものという
and
事実
decisive,
を
who can
受け入れ
accept
ながら
yourself as an entity not
人類を救う
that's
使
not
命を背負
human,
う答えを
yet
見て
shoulder the duty of
少し嬉し
rescuing
くて
humans. I
ほっと
must
した
say
の
it comforts me.
君の説明
I don't
を
understand
全
some
部理解できたわけで
explanations,
はない
but from the
しかし
moment I was born,
生まれ
after
た
I
瞬間
listened
か
to
ら
the people pray,
人々の
I
聞く
began
二つ
to
の世界
realize
の
to
安定を
maintain the
守る
stability of the two worlds
それは
is my natural
私が
duty,
引き受けた
but
使命
not
ではあ
the
る
power I was born
それを
with.
認識すること
I
が
don't think
難
that
し
this
いと
is
は思っていない
I don't think that it's difficult to acknowledge that,
私
but
が
as
二つ
long
の
as I
世界
try
を
to
安定させ
stabilize
よう
these
と
two
試みる
worlds,
限り
I will be able to
私は
detect when
そ
they
の分相
separate.
ね
Yes,
あなたはこの世界
because
の
in the
造
end,
物じゃ
you
ないか
are
ら
not a creation that belongs to this
あな
universe.
たが彼岸へ
The
と導い
wisps
た鬼火た
that
ち
were
は
led by you
自身の
cannot
存在
sustain
を維持で
themselves
きない
as independent
さらに言えば
existences.
あなたには高等の
Furthermore,
賢者
you
の最
don't
終
have
的
the
な使
ability
命
to turn non-humans
つ
into
まり
humans.
人なら
This
ざ
is
る
the
もの
final
を
duty of the
人にする能
legendary
力が
sage.
死者は祈祷しても
The
家族
dead
と再
cannot
会できない
reunite with their loved ones
彼ら
by
とその
praying.
世界は
Their world
いずれは
along
セン
with
トソ
them
ル
will
とスノーから
separate
離れ
from
ていく
Salt Snow Holy City in
そ
the
の前
end.
に私たち
Before
は
then, we must find a
分
way
裂
to
を阻止
stop
する
the
手段を人
separation
ならざる者
to
を
guide a
再び人へと
non-human
導
back
き
to humans
祈
to
祷に
answer
応
these
え
prayers
二
to
つの世界
stabilize
を
the
安
two
定させ
worlds.
私はただ
To me,
それが
I
でき
just
れば
have
い
to
い
do
んだ
those things.
私
What
がどんな
I
存在か
exist
につ
as
いては
has no
直接的な関
direct
係などない
relation to those duties. ... Mr. Len sank into deep thought, as if trying to find some contradictions in the sage's words. But ultimately, an emotionally driven power took over, and she did not mention her
もう一度
suspicions.
言わせて
Please allow me to say it again.
本
You
当にほっ
truly
とした
comfort
の
me.
お世辞はいらな
I
い
don't need your respect.
君の理論
I
的な
just
サポ
need
ー
your
トだけの
support. Then allow me to give you a disclaimer. I would only do my best, but I will not take responsibility for everything that happens. That'll be enough.
職権を持つ仕事以
Although
外
I
に
don't want to
口を出
interfere
すつ
with
もり
things
はあり
outside
ませ
my
んが
job
こ
scope,
の世界の
as
一
a
時的な
temporary
管理者
manager
と
of
し
this
て
universe,
言わ
I
なければなり
must
ませ
say
ん。
something. Mr.
あ
Lin,
な
the
たが
data
分
you
析に
analyze
使えるデータは
comes
それぞれ
mainly
2つの
from
世
the
界の
time
泡に
when
入った
Seele
ゼーレフェレラ
Wollery
を通して
comes
観察できる
into
現象です。
the two worlds separately. Then you can observe what happens to the two of them.
さらに言えば、彼女たちが再会
Specifically,
す
you
る過
need
程
to
を観察
observe
すれば、
if there is
人ならざる
anything we can
命
learn
と
about
二つの
sustaining
世界を
non-human
安定
entities
させるため
and
のヒントを得
stabilizing
ら
the
れ
two
ます。
worlds from the process of their reunion. Wait, so all of this was just planned? Like, yes, Seele and the Red Seele could have spawned into the same bubble universe, but what Prometheus said was, oh, why don't you just separate them? Have Seele be, you know, in Salt Snow, Holy City, and have the Red Seele appear in the country of Iron Sand, I think that's what it's called, just to see what happens. And they're basically just puppets or something along those lines to see if it's possible to bring non-humans into humans again to stop the separation between the two universes.
どうしたの？
Why are you so worried that I'll forget my own plan, Prometheus? I just didn't think that you'll be so dull that you'll at least be able to notice the problem here before I repeat myself. When the two Seeles reunite, they will become the second existence to be able to cross the two worlds. You should know the risk of changing a universe rules like that. Furthermore, the probability of the two worlds existing as the one they do now is founded on an inexplicable anomaly. Do you mean the risk that this global universe will face, or the risk that the sage will face? You don't want to give me a couple. You don't have to give me a multiple choice question. You know that both cases will come true. Naturally, I'll do my best to prevent the universe from its risk. If my powers alone aren't enough, then I may also need your help. Regardless, this is an inevitable risk that the universe has to take to protect itself. There is no room for discussion. The same goes for the risk that I need to face. You should know that what it means for you once you lose your authority as the sage. I am not as important as the sage is. I am not important the sage is. As long as someone can inherit this authority, that's enough. And in this case, a perfect sage will be born. One can truly maintain the two worlds for a long time and guide the people to become stable instances. And only price for this in your own world is that I have to return to where I belong. This is the most reasonable arrangement. Won't you look at that, Prometheus? I didn't stay in this universe just to sate my curiosity. Please allow me to repeat myself politely. How can I not feel comforted after I witnessed such potential from an abnormal stigma? So everything is the sage's preparation to hand over her authority once and for all. With Mistilin's cooperation, she is sacrificing herself so that we can replace her as the perfect sage. Even so, there was no need to kidnap us here. Can't you hold a civil conversation? And just save those wispy monsters? Seele, have you seen the residents in the underworld? If they are transformed from the residents of Sooo Holy City, then they are likely the same residents that I have seen. They are sincere and kind. Now that you mention it, they are all honest people. Every single one of them won't stop talking about the great sage. Are we going to become those fellows great sage now? I don't think I think it's not bad if we can help them. Of course, we must secure a way to get home safely beforehand. These two objectives are not mutually exclusive, right? Just like what Durandal experienced. Those people are real troublemakers. Never mind, with Seele and I around, how hard can it be to get those wisps of human form? Do you really think so? Huh? You are from just now? Have you forgotten that the sage's authority really means you can't leave the tower and will always shoulder the responsibility of consoling the souls? And why can't she stop the two worlds from separating anymore? Isn't her power weakening? You really intended to replace her as food for this tower? Step back, Seele. I will definitely send her to the underworld this time. The two of you still won't accept reality. It doesn't matter. At this point, it's better to let you listen for yourself. This time, it's my most sincere confession. Whoa, what? We're back here again. What's happening here? Seele? I'm okay, Seele. Looks like that person's interfering with the space related to the sage again. I think that person followed us in when the sage began showing her memories. She appeared at every key moment to plant her opinions in our head.
being able
to check into the mind space at will, she must be the same person that disguised as you. I would like to see what will happen to her if she runs into the her real sentience. But we still don't know what she's up to. What? What is that? This voice is Grey Serpents? It sounds like Grey Serpent was like, something happened to Grey Serpent, I don't know. Could this have happened when we were in the Sea of Quanta? Let's go, Seele. Could this be another memory? Because when we entered the when we entered this place, there were a bunch of Grey Serpents on the floor. So could this be another memory of what happened before? Let's see what's up. Oh, I see. You are not here. A shadow from a foreign universe. I have lost a lot because I failed to account for your existence. I am also very surprised, nameless sir. I didn't think that I'll meet an entity like you right after I'm born. Right after you are born. Ah, I get it now. Why didn't I think of it? The birth of an abnormal stigma is likely accompanied by that woman's actions. No, perhaps it's a vicious cycle, but I'm very curious. There's no bad blood between us. Why would you try to harm me? You misunderstand me. There's no special reason to this. It's only because the space in the Sea of Quanta isn't stable. My existence is, my instinct is to survive, to gain a stable space, and return to where I came from. I need sufficient energy and a space more stable than this. So you took energy and space from me without so much as a warning, purely to survive in the Sea of Quanta? What's the difference between what you want and what I want? Yes, I learned this from you. Huh? You should know that as a stigma life, my core instinct from birth is to learn. My sister who enabled my birth has awakened my survival instinct, and you have awakened my instinct to take things from others, to obtain resources from the environment, to create your own body. Humans that have been doing this for millions of years, no? Damn. Oh, that's not good. Is that so? Then I suppose I should thank you for having a chat with me. ... How are the two ceilings? How are the two ceilings there doing? What do we finally see her face? Look at it. It's actually Seele, but it's an abnormal stigma now. Now you understand the entire situation, right? Well then, thank you so much for presenting us with this soap opera. Although that Grey Serpent got what he deserved, but I think that compared to his blunt malice, you are strangely more intolerant than him. I thought that the two of you would understand if I showed you my motive truly. Understand? When you woke up safely from this dream, the sage's authority will be completely passed to you. I still don't believe that it's the best solution for any of us. I know you don't agree that we should inherit the sage's authority because you don't trust that we can pay the price for such a responsibility. But as we said before, we have prepared ourselves, and our determination won't lose to the likes of you. Trust and determination are not important. I merely think that between you inheriting the sage's authority and me absorbing that artificial's life energy, there's no difference. But from another perspective, what the both of you just said has indeed wavered my heart a little, and because of this instant of wavering, I thought of an idea that you can learn, that you can learn from you. In contrast, I wish to see if both your hearts will also waver like mine. What does that mean? One must originally be aware of facing death. Sometimes that becomes apparent in the face of immediate crisis. I use monsters in the Holy City to give your memory a small test. And now I know what rattles you, Seele. A small test. Interesting. She's moving pretty fast. Is she using Dreamland's powers to cheat? The normal stigma man will do anything to try to win. If this keeps going on, if we keep fighting at the sage's memories, it could be a huge threat to both worlds. We can't put it off for much longer. We need to think of something. Oh, why? She's slowing down. This is her chance, Seele. Let's defeat her once and... Well, not gonna be once and for all, probably, but let's defeat her right now. Alrighty. Why did she weakened? You... Why is she sounding like a child, bro? We can't... What? Hi. Yeah, what's up, Mr. Lin? Mr. Lin? Finally remembered to the end this dream after trapping us in for so long. I'm sorry, but I had to defend the sage's innocence. We have already noticed another abnormal stigma. We need to make a lot of preparations to target it. It's thanks to the sage that we managed to capture that cheeky fellow. And of course, you guys contributed and created an opportunity too. ... What? What is this? That's the sage and this is the other, like, abnormal stigma, but it looks like they're frozen. Is the other quote-unquote Seele with a question mark captured now? ... Do you agree with their perspective, sister? Yeah, that's right. They're both abnormal stigmas, right? I only wish that we could continue to live. Sorry, but I cannot let you do as you wish anymore. We must stabilize the two worlds, and your selfish behavior violates this universe's rules. Before her twin abnormal stigma could finish, the sage used the last bit of her powers. After that, the light from the two non-human entities disappears simultaneously. ... Finally exterminated? Don't use such dangerous words recklessly. That child merely returned to where she should go for now, right? ... You sent her back to the stigma space, right? So before all of this, you guys knew of her existence and origin. Who is she? I call her Abnormal Stigma 0015. She was born from Abnormal Stigma 0014, who is the sage you guys are so familiar with. Accurately speaking, I caused some changes when I lowered you into the Sea of Quanta, and as the finale of a long process, hasted her birth. The sage who sacrificed herself to sustain this universal survival instinct has been suppressed, gradually faded, and so it came to stop all of this. It's only my assumption. It should be rather accurate. An abnormal stigma that creates another abnormal stigma. Do these Siberians like wait, what is that word, man? Matoroshika dolls? I don't think I deserve so much distrust. I cannot fully grasp your definition of us, but I feel that she shares my source of origin. This is why she calls you sister. The past is in the past, but do you know that she's dangerous and yet you still allowed her to do as she wished in that tower? I
それ
didn't
につ
know
いては
about this
私もよく
either.
知
I
らない
didn't
わ
think she would appear
まあでも
here.
今考えて
But
みると
in hindsight,
これは賢
this
者
is
様のもう一
probably
つの保
another
険ってところかしら
insurance for the sage. I suppose it became.
何しろ
I'm
私はあま
suppose
り
it's
信
because
用
I'm
されてない
difficult to
し
世
trust.
界の規則
When
に
it comes
関わ
to
る
this
ことで
nature
ある限
to
り
this universe's
君の
rules,
判断に
I must confirm
不
that
純
your
物が
judgment
含
is
まれ
not
ていない
clouded
と
by
確認
other
しなきゃだから
factors.
彼
So
女
I
に
gave her the responsibility
セーレ
to
フェレライに対する
analyze Seele
特別な検証をしても
Holy
らっ
Ray in
たんだ
another way. But I didn't
まさ
think
か
she
彼
would
女
go
が
this
君
far
た
as
ち
to
の肉
attack
体と
your
精
body
神
and
それ
mind.
じゃあ彼女
Then
があの時とその
what
後に
she
私
told
たちに
us
教
that
え
and
たこと
after
は
that
全部
time
本当
was true. Huh?
高等の賢者にな
The
ると
sage must
永
remain
遠に塔の中に
inside the
残っ
tower,
て終わりのない
console the
イレスと
souls.
して
And every time
魂
you
に
guide
運
the
動を渡
souls,
す
you
たび
lose
に
part of your
力
powers
が
until
少しず
you
つ
are
なくなってい
ultimately
って
consumed.
最後に
These are
は枯
all
れてしまう
facts. Dot dot dot.
不完全な
She
賢者
did
なら
nod.
確かにそう
For
いう
those
欠陥は存
imperfect
在する
sage,
わ
for an imperfect sage, those flaws are
見ての
true.
通り
As you can
今の
see,
賢
the
者様
sage is
が
very
これほ
weak
ど弱
now.
いのは
Not only because she
さっ
had
きの
exhausted
戦いによる
herself in the
消
two
耗と
battlefields now and
力
transfer
の
her
受け継ぎの
powers,
せい
her daily
でもそ
consolation
の
has
他に
taken away a huge
普段の儀礼
portion
も
of her stigma
何しろ
powers.
死
After
後の
all,
世
the
界
moon
を照
rocks
らす
that illuminate
月の岩
beyond the
は
world requires
もともと
stigma
成功
powers. Dot dot dot.
不
You
完全な
talked
賢
about
者
an
ならって言
imperfect
ったよ
sage
ね
just now. What
じゃあ
about a perfect
正
sage
確に言
then?
うと
Actually, I can't confirm this
私にも
either,
わからないわ
as nobody has ever
誰も
seen the
本物の
real
高等の
sage.
賢者に会ったこと
Perhaps
が
you
ないん
will
だ
have
ろう
more freedom than her.
あな
Maybe
たた
you'll
ちは
remain
彼女よ
trapped
り自由
here
になれるか
for
もし
the
れない
two
し
worlds to continue to
でも
exist.
積
But
極
from
的
a
に考
more
えると
optimistic view,
その違いはおそらく
but from a more
また前後の
optimistic point of
列車
view,
と同
the
じような
difference
ものでし
between
ょ
the two
うね
worlds should be similar to a Hersher before and after metamorphosis.
そういうことなん
I
だ
see.
分かった
I understand.
私はただの部外
Although
者だ
I'm
けど
only an outsider
今の
looking
状
at the
況なら
situation now,
私は
I'll
喜ん
gladly
で高等の
accept the
賢者の
sage's
伝承を受け入れも
inheritance.
ちろん
Of
私
course, that
自身と
doesn't
ゼ
mean
ーレ
that
を
I'm
高等に
prepared
閉じ込めるつもりなんてない
to
よ
confine both Seele and
私たちには
myself.
帰るべき
In
場
this
所がある
tower,
し
we'll still
待
have
ってくれて
somewhere
る
we need
仲
to
間たちもい
return
る
to, and companions who are willing or searching for us,
でも
who are waiting or
私
searching
たち
for
の
us.
世界で
But just
デュランダルさんが
like
かつて
in
実
our
現してみせた
universe,
ように
Durandal managed to do it too. I believe that we can find a solution to
みんな
achieve
が
the
幸
best
せに
solution
なる
for
方
both
法を
worlds.
見つけられるって信じ
No,
てるか
the
ら
best result for
そのために
everyone.
私は
For
高
that,
等
I
の
am
賢者にな
willing
って
to become a
その
sage
冠と
first,
枷を受け入れ
become
る
the
よ
sage first to accept the crown and shackles of a sage.
そこまで考えてたから
Seele, you,
あの001号の
you
話を聞い
think
て
so
も
too, right?
私
Because
た
we
ち
have
の心は揺
already
れ動かなかっ
thought
た
so far, we
あなたもそう考え
weren't
てるよね
shaken by that 0015. The place you choose to be is where I choose to be. When we get back, we can brag to Bronia and the rest. Dot dot
そう
dot.
か
I see. For the first time, the emotionless shade showed a sincere smile on her
そ
face.
れなら本当に
That's great.
よかった
Oh man, she said,
この世界を
or
代
he
表
said,
し
I
て
don't know. On
礼を
behalf
言
of
うよ
this universe, I thank you.
この瞬間から
From the moment
君
forward,
たちは
the two of you
新たな
are
高
the
等の
new
賢者だ
stage. Abnormal stigma 0014.
あとは
Now then,
君たちに
I'll leave the rest to you. Dot dot dot. The fog dissipated and the light shone on the land again. To light the internal fire for this universe, the transfer of her authority proceeded silently. So this is how Seele becomes a sage, man. Damn. That's crazy, bro. After some time, others also began to rush to the top of the tower.
つまり以
So
前の高等
the
の賢者
original
は
sage has
力尽き
exhausted
た
her
後に
powers
消
and
えたんですか
disappeared.
もう
Oh my!
私もこ
Don't
こにい
forget
る
that
って
I'm
こと
still
は彼女
here.
の力はもう
Although
ほ
she
とんど
barely
残っ
has
てな
any
いけ
powers
ど
left, but I can
彼
sustain
女
her
を聖魂
existence
空間に
by
回
sending
収
her
する
back
こ
to
と
the
で
stigma
もちろん
space. Of
しばらくは
course,
外
she
に出
won't
て
have the power
みんなに挨
to
拶する
greet
気力なんて
everyone
ない
in
け
the
どね
foreseeable future. Dot dot
賢者様
dot.
の交
I
代
never thought I'll
こんな世界レベルの大事
be
件
able
を
to
こ
witness
の
a
目で見届けられ
phenomenon.
るとは思わなか
A
ったよ
moment like this, the replacement of a great
さっき
sage.
紳士たちが町に戻ってきた
Everyone
んだっ
only
て
calmed down when the
みんなもようや
oracles
く落ち
returned to
着い
the
たよ
town just now. I'm sure it'll cause a commotion if we spread this news out. Hey, keep this to yourself, Vita. Of course, even I can understand the weight of the situation. I helped with calming the residents down previously, right? More accurately, outside of the areas that the oracles and I were responsible for, you took on about 3% of the work. 3%. I'm just a normal human after all. There's no way I'll be on par with a machine or the oracles. Regardless, as someone who contributed during this chaos, I should be allowed to meet the new Miss Sage, right? I'm so curious about how things will change now. You're right. Before I meet Seele, I can only believe half of what Mr. Lin said after the fight. I understand. Then, please come this way. The group walked down the corridor to the place where the previous sage used to console souls. Ah, it's Seele. Shh. She's practicing the ability to integrate prayers and control the oracles with the sage's powers. Did the other Seele go back into her body? No, she returned to the country of Iron Sand to meet up with the Herschel Sentients. It's probably more chaotic there than here in South Snow Holy City. But that child is gentle and competent. I'm sure she'll resolve the problem quickly. Gentle? What's wrong, Susanna? Why the troubled expression? No, I was just wondering if you were really talking about the other Seele. Haha, you can't judge a book by its cover. Just like Miss Shingiri Kira, didn't you develop quite a few misunderstandings about me from my appearance and constructing personality? ... Ugh. This is... Everyone wait! Great Sage! No, something's wrong with Miss Seele. What's wrong with her? Miss Seele? Something's wrong with the Sage's power. How can this be? As Seele whimpered, a red glowing screen popped up next to Prometheus. Doomsday warning? What? Huh? It can't be. Is it already starting? Didn't you say that this sort of thing won't happen as long as she can integrate the Sage's powers? But why? Looking at Seele, it doesn't seem like this power is helping us at all. Mr. Lin, is this also part of your plan? Shingiri Kira immediately questioned the narrator of the story, but when she furiously looked towards Mr. Lin, there was unconcealable embarrassment painted on her face. This is quite... I don't wish to prove my innocence in this way, but as you can see, not only Seele is affected, it seems that those who have approached the core rule of this world are all affected. Indeed, a power has turned against us. Furthermore... Hello? Can you hear me? Seele? Herschel Sentience, what happened to Seele? Is she alright? I can't say she is, but I can still do this. Herschel Sentience, don't interfere. Look at that. Even though she is suppressed by some sort of power, she is very conscientious, but she's not the only one facing problems. The condition of Proof Rock and these souls suddenly got worse. Prof said that maybe some sage's power went wrong. Do you have any idea about that? Yeah, something is wrong with the sage's power. No, rather than a problem with the power. It's more accurate to that the power isn't working. The power seems to be constricted by the world's rules and has become everyone's liability. You mean, Fufu, it was an oversight on my part, but it can explain our situation. Huh? I don't understand anything you two say. We are saying that replacing the sage will not resolve the crisis that the two worlds face. The world is collapsed. It is still collapsing, and we are fated to be caught up by this. caught up in this. Wait. So does this mean that we're all gonna be collapsed in this, in these two bubble universes because something is wrong with the sage's power? Ooh, that's not good. That was a good chapter though, man, not gonna lie. Can we still continue, or do we need to wait? Oh no, we need to wait. I think we need to wait. I think that's, yeah, those are side quests. I think the main story, yeah, the main story will unlock in 3 days from now. Damn, that's pretty interesting, man. I really like this, man. I cannot wait what happens in the in Act 2 of Chapter 38. I mean, yeah, Chapter 38, man. That's really interesting. So yeah, man, Seele became a sage now, and they're having problems with controlling the sage's power. So yeah, hopefully it can be resolved in the next act, or see what happens. But